Is that pick? Okay, we've got me. And we've got everything else. Okay. So all my efforts to make my dirty hot dog jokes on stream ruined by another batch of technical difficulties.
Ah,
No. My dirty hot dog joke. If I say it again, it's just not going to be as funny because I'm not going to get the horrid groan from Ura.
you know what's funny? I did have a chili dog yesterday.
Ah, did you destroy the buns with your sloppy hot dog?
Well, the buns are already soggy, so it fell apart when I tried to pick it up.
Rip. And I just had a cheap 7-Eleven hot dog, and the buns from the 7-Eleven hot dogs are trash. So, shoving the thick Johnson into those old stale buns, I tore them over and dripped some red and yellow juices onto my plate.
Ah. Well, good thing I had a hot dog yesterday because I don't think I want one today.
Good, it was good. It was like a $2 cheddar jalapeno hot dog with bun and ketchup and everything.
Oh, neat. Jalapenos.
Yeah. I don't have as many jalapenos as I used to because Cassie's allergic. And she doesn't have as much cilantro as she used to because I'm allergic. And we all have to make sacrifices. But I love jalapenos. Yeah. Get in here. I need to finish my announcements. Get in here, we 0.5 in our 7s. Or something. Like that. There we go. 0.1 and 2. Hi, Sharkhagen. You're lovely. And 3. Excuse me. There are a lot of people just running up to me and looking at me today. Is it because it's because I'm wearing a fancy hat with the FC? And they're like, whoa, what are you doing? But yeah. Just to show, because it's not VODed, I cleaned up and moved around the free company chest and took my tax for doing it. We have the dies sorted. Consolidated.
I just got my dice sorted too.
And I brought in the axe for Albric onto tab 3 so that it's all consolidated with, like, silly glam items.
Mm-hmm.
What do we need to say about anything today? We've had some fun things occur in the real world that need to be brought to everyone's attention. I'm sure everyone already knows the Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act. Exactly. That is exactly what the Supreme Court of the United States did to the Voting Rights Act. And almost immediately afterwards, I was frick. I'm trying to be serious, and these two are just bringing me joy with their yellow and pink paint fight.
Platoon.
But yeah, important things. Basically, everyone in the Southeast immediately started postponing their primaries for the upcoming elections and to re-gerrymander. And one of the people doing the re-gerrymandering got caught explicitly stating the purpose. And I don't even know if I'm allowed to quote him on Twitch or if it's a violation of Twitch terms and services to say what he said. But I will anyway, because it's horrific. He said, and I quote, "The intention is to eliminate every Negro voter which it is legal to do so."
Oh my god.
That bad, yeah. Anyway, the ACLU's suing to stop it, so who knows what'll happen. And in retaliation, several other places are gerrymandering, and basically, it's the country's got fun times coming. Yay. In happier news, despite a couple of technicalities that are holding up the actual implementation. Hi, Malekith. The Onion has acquired InfoWars.
Oh yeah.
And god damn, the guy they got to do a fake Alex Jones sounds like Alex Jones did 20 years ago. It's great. It's like, we have traded in your Alex Jones for a younger, woker model. Let's go. Today's beverage is Pure Leaf Raspberry Sweet Tea with no artificial sweeteners.
Neat.
The sugar, okay. Yeah, it's just tea with sugar and raspberry juice. Or, excuse me, quote-unquote natural flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sugar already exist in the juice?
Yeah. It's a little sweeter than I'd like, but it's got a pretty good black tea flavor, and that's what I really wanted, so yay. Anyway. How do you like my hat, Halabali?
It suits.
And Cassie reminded me of that I could put my put our free company stuff all over my outfits. So I have been.
Mm-hmm.
She was just
Forgot
like,
that was even a thing.
yeah, I forgot it was a thing too. And then she's just like, hey, what's an emblem? And I'm like, oh my god, I have one of those. I can put it on everything. And it works with this out. And if you put it on the base gear, it applies into the glamored gear.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool. Anywho. This is back. This annoying little bar. We need to get rid of it. And the solution is to go to solution 9.
Oh. Oh yeah, I updated my adventure plate.
Kid? OMG. Okay, that's more important than whatever we have going on here. Where are you, Ura?
I fell behind. I did not teleport.
Palabali's got their adventure plate.
It's just the same one. I'm very uncreative.
It's still adorable, and the important part is you have it.
Yep.
Is Ura running here?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Good job, Ura. Oh, it's allowable now.
Tombstones.
It's fine. We won, so it's fine. That was great, though. I love it.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Fine until we go into M2S. That's so true. You will need to change it before M2S. Okay, Kryl. My audio is a little loud, so I'm gonna just reduce the master volume. I think increase the background music. I trust chat will let me know if the audio balance is really, really screwed up. The International unites the human race. If you haven't listened to that song, I heard that song the other day because it was May Day, and a friend sent it to me, and I've sent it to everyone. It was a quote-unquote pop-punk Kasude Tedo cover of the International. It's the first time I actually listened to the International, and that song fucks. Those turn of the 20th century European communists knew how to write a song. Hi, Kryl. How are you doing on this lovely day after May Day? You have a wistful glint in your eye? I do too. Oh my god. Yesterday evening, like, this friend of mine who's a community organizer came over, and I got to serve her, like, Black Russians while she was cuddling with my girlfriend, and it was so nice. Oh my god. And I am still feral about it. It's great. Why are you wistful? That, I think, is probably the best thing that she could say after I said my weird fucking bullshit. I trust you were able to get plenty of rest? Well, good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps, and perhaps reflect on our recent journey. I must admit my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Treno. It was heartening to see the Milala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood strive in that levin-racked landscape. Sven was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide much-needed support for their neighbor. I, too, shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful, welcoming family included. For the time being, though, I'd say we've accomplished all within our power. I suppose that just leaves the matter of preservation's research. It's yet unclear how Calyx learned the techniques he used to summon his dark primal. Fireball! And there's likewise much that remains unknown about the key. Let us hope that Shale's efforts bear more fruit. Here's the fireball. Can you hear me? This is still too loud, I think. Shale and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems rather eager to speak with you all. Come find us in the Deutero lab when you're ready. Uncanny timing indeed. Let's make for the containment complex. To the Deutero lab! Yay! Wait, I forgot to advertise in one place.
Puzzle.
There we go. And minimize you. Haha. Let's go back to the mediocre puzzle from a couple patches ago. Woo! Where does she hide that scythe?
Magic.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, it's still instanced. I guess that's fine. If it weren't instanced, it would, like, be crowded by people, but still. I wish I could, like, accommodate a party in an instance like this.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my biggest wish from 14 until they fix it. Listen to me like a podcast. It's fine. Not so much like... it's not like happening quickly because my hernia makes me in bed like 90% of the time. I have to like start prepping for stream like at 7 in the morning if I'm gonna be able to do it, right? But we are working, a friend of mine and I, on a podcast about the history of modern India. To arrive at some point in the future. So, at some point, you will be able to listen to me like a podcast and a podcast. But for now, let's take a moment and appreciate the little goblet. See, it goes spin. It's got little dribbly things that go up and down. There's nothing in between, which is weird. But it's got little sparkly blue things. Those are of utmost importance. They kind of remind me of like particle scattering in cloud chambers. Anyway, Shale, what did you need?
Ah, 皆さん、朗報ですよ。
Yay! Yoho desu!
解読処理は成功。この施設から回収できた情報が王子の研究記録の一部であることが分かりました。そこでそれらの記録に対しヤシトラさんの調べたい語句が含まれていないか取り急ぎ検索をかけてみたんですが。
アシエンや神おろしにまつわる情報は残念ながらなさそうよ。誰かしらそれらを知る人物がカリュクスに接触したことは間違いないのでしょうけれど、ここの記録からは明かせそうにないわ。
Asians.
でも鍵のことならば全容とまではいかないけれど、いくつか報告が残っていたのよ。
Yay!
鍵についてはこれまで別の世界への道を開くものだということとミララ族の秘宝だったことが分かっていました。そして霧の大陸へ渡ってきたミララ族が帰れなかったように 鍵を手に入れたプリザベーションもその発動を制御しきれてなかったみたいなんです。研究記録から推測するに、それには何らかの術式が込められている。
Okay, I'm gonna make a wild mass guess here. The wires that reach up and down with nothing in between indicate that there's something that's supposed to go there. So my guess is it's lacking a battery or a power source, and if we jam a battery of the appropriate type in there, it will work. So we should just go grab some crystals of various different elemental types and start jamming them in and hope it doesn't explode.
そしてカリュクスはその術式がいかなるものかある程度は把握できていたようです。だというのに思ったように発動しない。条件を揃えても起動したりしなかったり、どうにか小規模な道を発生させられた時もつながる先は常に予想外だったとか。まるで気まぐれな旅人に振り回されているかのようだと記録にも落胆混じりに書かれてましたよ。ざまあ見ろ。
そんなわけでプリザベーションは随分と試行錯誤したみたい。鍵に制御装置を取り付けてみたり、大掛かりな外部装置で意図した場所に安定してつなげられるよう補助したりね。それが黄金鏡の扉の正体よ。
The gasp.
Oh dear.
苦心の甲斐あって完全とは言えずとも制御に成功してしまった。
I wonder if we can reproduce that technology to create permanent gateways between the source and the reflections.
だからこそ紆余曲折あって鍵を手にしたゾラージャにその発動を指示できたんだろう。結果エバーキープ周辺を土地ごと原初世界に転移させるという前代未聞の離れ技を成し遂げたわけだ。エターナルクイーンが鍵を取り込んだ時なんてエーテルを奪うために複数の共造世界とつながったんだよな。
道具は使う者の心次第ね。ミララ族が使った時には人を転移させただけだったのに。
あるいはプリザベーションの取り付けた装置に力を増幅させるような機能があったのかもしれない。彼らが異世界からのエーテル簒奪を狙っていた以上、人を転移させるだけじゃ足りないはずだからな。
Gosh darn it. Scope creep in every organization, I swear.
ねえシェールさん、鍵の制御装置って外してしまえないものかしら。
可能ですよ。そのための機器はまだ生きてるようなので。
Oh?
どうかしら。発動のきっかけが定かでないからこそ、せめて危険な作用をする装置は取っておくべきだと思うの。
Okay. I don't know why you're asking me. My job is to kill things. I'm not exactly the genius. Oh, it does have a battery. Is that white auracite? Have I made that observation? It's a white auracite? Why do we have white auracite in there?
Maybe it just really needs that much ether to work.
Wow. The white auracite is the key, the rest is the actuator. So my guess was full of shit. Stola sees it too. Stola doesn't like that.
これは
義虎
Pretty colors.
今までは装置に覆われていたから私の目には鍵そのものがよく見えていなかったのだけれど、とてつもない密度。そう、テンペストで見た古代の建造物のようだわ。
Wait, is the key unsundered?
そう言われると飾りの部分がアーモロートの様式に似ている気がするな。
あなたはどう思う？以前のことでも構わないわ。何か気づいたことはなかった？
Is this a good time to bring up that I could have swore I saw Aizen's symbol on the key when we fought Endless Beam?
That does seem like a good thing to bring up. Yes, I'm gonna bring that up for you. Ura saw Azum's symbol on it.
鍵もアゼムにゆかりあるものかもしれないか。その可能性は否定できないけれど、今すぐに断定できる話でもなさそうね。
ごめんなさい、私だわ。
Answer the signal chat.
もしもし。ええ、クルルだけれど。バルデシオン委員会の連絡網を使ってオジカから私たちに伝言があったわ。
Oh?
緊急の要件か。
それほどではなさそうなのだけれど。タタルさんがバルデシオン分館に私たちが戻っていないか聞きに来たんですって。
Remember, everyone, put your link pearls on vibrate or silent during any major cutscenes. If you need snacks, you can always quietly leave the theater and acquire some at the concession counter. They have lovely $2 7-Eleven hot dogs and pure leaf sweet tea.
至急呼び戻すほどじゃない。でも何かのようで一時的にでも帰っていたら相談したいことがあると言っていたそうよ。
So Tataru's gone to the Baldesian Annex. Is she bringing back our divorce papers?
それが不安げな様子だったみたいで、気にした王子かが連絡をくれたの。
That sounds like something that's like high priority, but technically not high priority.
帰る時が来たみたいだな。
Yeah. Let's go see to my divorce.
そういう理由だと引き止めるわけにもいきませんね。寂しくなります。
Aw, we can come back, Chael. Chael is another character who's warrior of light sexual.
シェールさん、たくさんのご協力本当にありがとう。あなたやオブリビオンのみんなの協力なしには絶対にここまでたどり着けなかったわ。
それはこちらのセリフですよ。皆さんがアレクサンドリアにしてくださったこと、僕たちは永遠に忘れることはないでしょう。引き続きプリザベーションの残した情報は調査しておきます。また何かめぼしい発見があればお伝えしますね。
念のため 私はもうしばらく一緒に作業をさせてもらっても。
ええ、大歓迎ですよ。
There you go, Shale, being lesbians with our
鍵のことも調べた
emo
いから
Galth cat girl.
少しの間借りてもいいかしら。取り扱いは慎重に、責任を持って行うわ。
Don't break it or let it get stolen.
それじゃあ帰りましょうか。お時間の待つバルデシオン文館へ。
Otherwise, everyone will learn about froth and foam.
Frost and foam.
We know all of your shame, Ishtola. And don't try to say you know all of my shame. I have no shame. You have no power over me. Trail through the heavens. A heaven's trail, if you would. Off we go, Heaven's Word? Part 1. Well, that's right, we're gonna have to wait like 6 months for part 2 of this. Yeah, remember? They always have like the 2 parts for the last patch story before the new expansion?
No, I don't remember that.
Uh, 7.56 in September? Methinks. So May, June, July, August, September, 4 months. Well, that's not too bad. Elftrudis, do I need to repair my gear? Also, someone was telling me that I absolutely must have my language be in English for this patch.
I wonder why.
Apparently it's something very funny. I'm just trying to remember how I have my language changed, because it doesn't happen very often. There it is. English. Apparently it's very funny. Welcome back! And what a pleasure it is to see you too, Gobo. Ojika, you flirt. Ojika hears about the divorce and immediately starts hitting on me. Oh my god. Men. Thank you for contacting us, Ojika. We came as soon as we could. Of course, I felt it prudent given how troubled Tataru was. Your concern's much appreciated. As it so happens, we'd reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shale and Stola have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make the trip. Well, that's a relief to hear. Now let me fetch Tataru for you. Why don't you take a moment to relax in the main hall? I'm sure you're all still fatigued from your journey. Main hall, yay. Oh, we're waiting, actually waiting in the main hall. Okay. I was expecting a cutscene. Gosh, it's been so long since I've been in the main hall. It's so good. Look at all this. It's still all boxed. It's neater than it used to be. Look, the papers are all stacked. Good job, Kryl. Good job. Pat pat. Good job organizing everything. And there's the shitty map with the new world that we just put on top of the old world map. I love the Valdesian Annex so much, it's great.
Would you pray to return to the Valdesian Annex?
You know what? It's not very far from an Aetheryte, so I'd be okay with that.
You know what? That's fair.
Planning your next journey?
I forgot the voice of Grahatia in English. Hi.
Oh no, just reminiscing.
I've been in Japanese so long, it's jarring. Oh my gosh.
Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask.
Welcome back!
It's wonderful to see you again, Tataru. I melt. I'm sorry. She's so good.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures.
So you'll listen to them out of Alphino and Alice, but when I come by to visit and try to tell you, you're just like, oh, go, have fun.
It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention.
Oh, serious face. Uh-oh.
Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star. I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with.
I mean, this is important. What the hell is Zero up to? Zero and Golbez are supposed to be handling that shit.
But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void.
Like Garlemald.
Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
A deeper connection to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
A short while earlier in Tertium. That's the subway station.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
We all have have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolol.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
I've been on boats and airships like the entire way over here. The gasp!
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Clutium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fissure? Oh no, no, no! Ah!
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose! Come on!
Come on, to the... Did they pronounce that Cludium?
The Garlean community is ill-equipped
I
to
don't
defend
know.
themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
I'm betting that's why people told me to switch to English, is to hear how they pronounce Cludium. But like... The Japanese is basically just clitoris, so I think it would have been funnier if it was in Japanese.
Unless it's for something else. I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either. In any case... I've been told Alphino and Alice have withdrawn into Tertium to request aid on the front lines. They seemed intent on rejoining the battle when reinforcements are ready. I'll tell them to wait until you arrive. Alrighty. What is our best outfit to wear to Garlemald? TBH, it might be what I'm wearing right now. Do I have anything warmer? I think this is the warmest glam I have prepared. Alright, I have to talk to Raha. Two worlds entwined. And just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Fortunately, there's yet time for us to make a difference. Let's make haste for Tertium. For Tertium! And I'm assuming that is what they wanted to have. I'm going back to Japanese because the Japanese voices are better on average. And that was jarring. Bye, Tataru!
Have fun with the JP voices.
I like the JP voices, they're good. Thormag Laris, that is not an outfit to wear in this environment. Alfie, what's up? Oh, Gobo, you've made it in time.
よ、今度は随分寒いところであったな。タタルからも連絡を受けたよ。来てくれてありがとう。互いに話したいこともあるだろうが、 今は緊急事態だ。早速状況を説明させてほしい。ガレマルド近郊で大量の用意が発生している。確認できた範囲だと発生源は2カ所だ。一つは以前に向かったことのあるラピスマナリス。ここにはイルサバード派遣団が対処に向かい、負傷者が出てはいるものの戦況は優位に推移しているそうだ。 派遣団にはウルダ派の呪術師も多くいます。彼らならばボイドクラックを封じることも可能かと。
問題はもう一箇所。ユルスたちガレアンコミュニティが迎撃に当たってる北のクルティウス魔導交渉ね。
Yep, Japanese is clitoris. Let's go.
そこから湧いて出てくる用意があまりにも多くて、前線は今魔導城北側の市街地まで押されてるわ。
Yes,
火星
Alice.
を頼めるかしら。
Yes, Alice. I will assist you in securing the clitoris.
この状況だと負傷者も出ているわよね。私は運ばれてくる人たちの治療に回りたいと思うのだけれど。
ありがとう。お願いするよ。市街地まではここから線路伝いに向かうのが早い。応戦しているガレアンコミュニティを支援しながら、その先の交渉にあるはずのボイドクラックを目指そう。
Well, alrighty. It's time. Because we do it always through Party Finder. Alrighty. We're up, we're ready, and we are making our shouts. I'm just gonna make the joke you made. Everyone's probably sick of it, but...
It's still patch week.
Yeah.
Oh.
Found it! Hinarjakya, you are our... Hinarjakya is the clitoris for today. What? No! Bad! Why? Let's throw up a ready check. While I remember to turn on mine. And select the clidium. We still need to fix that tower. That is not a great backdrop for the city. I guess Garlemald is having problems.
Like Oh, some do.
I just realized I'm still in my casual here.
Well, I think you probably. This is way too loud. I need to adjust my volume. One sec. We're just gonna cut that in half. There we go. That was way too loud. Oh my god. Oh, this is lovely. It's like the World's Fair, only ruined and way too cold.
Way too cold. I'm freezing my horse off.
Yeah, freezing ya took us. Haha! Got mechanics is for people who don't have mitigation ready.
We shouldn't use mitigation.
The fissure! Rawr! And what is that? Ooh.
That looks like a fun time.
That's new.
Eye of the Scorpion. Okay, auto attack. Why did you do that to me?
I don't have mitigation.
I'm not sure how to do that.
middle. Wait for him to turn.
Okay. Haha. There we go. Large Shroud Scream is great. I love it. Bracelet? Hex yeah. Hood? Ooh, exciting. Not gonna be mine. I love the Enshroud. Yeah, it's still loud, even with turning down all the volume. Something is going on. But you know what? I was getting no audio before start of the stream. I had to reconfigure a bunch of stuff, so I'll consider this a positive. Even if it is maybe a little louder than we would like. Beautiful. Ooh, and we get to go off to the side. See, I was expecting the dungeon to be a building, not this, like, lovely park space. This is great. If it weren't for the fact that it's, you know, snow, and so is the worst thing in existence, I'd be liking this a lot.
Oh, there's a web.
Thank you, Tom.
That was slightly awkward.
Ooh.
Oh, I've seen this. This is where they're using my likeness without my permission.
Oh, so this is the chart I've been hearing about.
Chortle, chortle, chortle. Hi. Jordan, you are very, very fast.
He's coming back around.
I have I'm probably not surviving this. I have so many vuln stacks. Oh my god. This is great.
Boy. Lucky I had revival just in time for all that.
Oh. Short, I love you. That was so good. Oh my god. Like, there was nothing, like, insane there, but it was everything, always, all at once, and I loved it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
They're becoming... Okay, these are basically Phyrexians, and I find that very funny.
Are they adapting?
They're assimilating the metal. We're piping. There's those rifts. Oh my gosh.
More treasure.
I love treasure. It's either glam or it's skill someday.
I'm not sure if I should be saying tonight, like saving the
You're very quiet, and I'm not sure if you're quiet or this. I still have everything fucking way too loud for the game.
No, I've been told I've been quiet. I got the mic.
Ooh, boss time. Girl, your waist is snatched, but you need a bagel. You need to eat a bagel. A snatched waist is not worth whatever you're doing to yourself.
I want a bagel now.
I had a bagel with lox for breakfast. It was so good.
Healers definitely getting their paycheck.
For real. Ah.
What does this do?
Not quite sure, but I succeeded. Let's go.
Yay.
Naturally talented, never punished. Ignore those. Ignore those golden stacks. They're not real. And they can't hurt me.
Place for me. Oh, wait, what?
Nothing like cowardice to save the day. Okay, I thought that might be a pixel, and I was wrong.
Like, this is new.
No.
Ow.
I'm gonna run away.
There is no in space, exactly. Yes. And you're so right. Mass. Vuln stacks only apply to people who believe in dying. That's your name now. Meme-addicted skinwalker? Mass. There you go.
Huh.
Yeah, we kicked her. We kicked her ass. Woohoo! And our healer didn't stay, but still, we need to dunk on this. We need to dunk on this one. You, bad person. We're probably gonna lose a Halabali.
What happened?
Just for location-wise and image. Nope, I found a way. Haha. Found a way to get Halabali in here and embody my artistic vision.
Me likes.
Go back into the void from whence thou came. Rah! And give me the pants.
No.
No pants?
My pants.
Wow, I didn't get the pants. Halabali's pants. Oh, Garlemald is instanced right now. Oh-ho.
Huh. That's weird.
You should not be fading back into the void on death.
Isn't yours either like supposed to like go disperse everywhere and not get sucked back?
Yeah, like dying in the source is supposed to return the void sent to like the cycle of death and rebirth. What's going on? Although, to be fair, I don't think we've killed a void sent that close to one of these. It's not dead.
ガレアンコミュニティ一同、お前たちに感謝する。みんなで故郷を盛り立てようって時だ。被害を抑えることができて本当に良かった。 では早速クラックを閉じるといたしましょう。
待て。
Little chainsaw noise.
Okay, right, as we're doing that.
なあ、決着を任せてしまった分、あいつの処遇を決めるのはせめて俺たちにやらせてもらえないか。
Okay, but the correct answer is, damn, bitch, you didn't want to die in another dimension? You shouldn't have invaded it. If you don't want to die overseas, don't join the military. Duh. I like the little hands. Those are cute. This void scent gives me former Reaper partner energy.
帰りたいのか、ボイド。以前にもボイドからこちらに渡ってきた用意がいたんだ。その中には正常な命の巡りに戻るためあえて原初世界で死ぬことを望む者もいたと聞く。それでもお前は帰ることを望むのか。
こちらには風が吹いている。闇に濁りし我らの世界とは違う清らかな風が。だがこの風を知っても我には未練を捨てることができそうにない。願わくはあの世界がこのようであったなら。帰りたい。清らかだった頃の故郷に。
Have you not heard about our plans to work with the 1st and the 13th?
その気持ちは俺たちにもよくわかる。だとしたらこれ以上の戦いはやめ、直ちにボイドへと戻り、その復興に尽力しろ。あちらには俺の友ゼロってやつがいる。彼女は仲間と共にボイド再生の手がかりを探しているんだ。仲間は他の世界にもいて、光と闇のエーテルを交換し合うこともできたとか。いつかはきっとボイドを覆う闇を払えるはずだ。
この身にも食って食われることで血が出てきた多くの者たちの思いがある。今の話がまことか嘘か確かめるため我らが世界に戻りゼロとやらを探してみるとしよう。
期待は裏切らないはずだ。あいつなら
Julius still has a crush. Oh my gosh. Bye, Matthias. You were a handy fellow.
Hee hee.
ゼロも喜ぶんじゃない？
俺は別にそんな。喜ぶとも。私だってとても嬉しかったよ。無知ゆえに争い、私利で絆を結ぶだろ。せっかくの土産だからな。早速活用しただけだ。それじゃ周辺を見回りながら戻るとするか。
Woohoo! Hello. I'm standing on top of you, Felix. I am so sorry. Reports have been trickling in. By all accounts, the Osabard contingent was successful, containing the threat to their front. For Void sent to attack in such numbers, just as we're finding our feet, I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you. Thank you all. Yay! These are all 11s, so they can go... They're gonna turn into money. Tancred!
Hakendan の方も型がついたなら、ひとまずは大丈夫そうだな。
Yay!
しかし、結局どうして急にボイドクラックが開いたんだ。タタルから聞いた話だと、世界的に似たようなことが起きてるらしいじゃないか。
I just realized we went through the transmasculine dungeon. We found the clitoris, and on the other end there was a man. If I remember to short that one, that will become the new everyone's mad at me short. I haven't had one of those in a while.
原因の特定はまだ。現状分かっていることといえば、不規則にクラックが生じているわけじゃないってことくらいだ。普段からボイドとのつながりが深いとされる場所、つまり壁が薄くて穴が開きやすい場所ほどその傾向が強まっているらしい。であればガレマルドよりも危機に瀕している地があるかもしれません。
Are we back? I think we're back. It says we're back.
Yep. Yeah, we're back.
Yay.
The Void attacked OBS. The moon? Oh shit, I wasn't even thinking about the moon. Fuck, the moon.
I was.
自然に生じたボイドクラックとは性質が異なるゆえ見落としておりましたが、ボイドとの接点としてはかの地に勝る場所はありません。最悪閉じたはずのボイドゲートが勝手に開いてるかもしれないってわけか。状況はレポリットたちが正しく把握しているはずです。ベストウェイバローに向かいましょう。クルルにも知らせなくちゃな。治療の手が空き次第駆けつけてもらおう。それと月に開いたゲートのことならヤシトラが誰より詳しいはずだ。アルフィノとアリゼも世界のためにすべきことをしてくれ。
I'm still feral from last night, so my brain's immediately just screaming at me, we need to go save the Loperit's gaping hole.
了解。ちょっと行ってくるわね。
This is what happens when you let me watch my girlfriend cuddle a beautiful young lesbian for like 4.5 hours. I get feral for like a week. It's great. Yay.
そうだ。すまない。
I will have a word for you, Julius, yes. But first, I don't understand how anyone can do monogamy. Gosh. Poly is so much more fun.
I don't know, I feel like poly would be stressful.
この騒動を鎮める過程でゼロに会える機会があれば、これを渡してくれないか。
Oh.
戦いが長引いた時のために仲間から手渡されていた食料だ。
Julius has such a crush. Oh my god.
ピロ式だよ。
Oh, this is so adorable. Oh my god. Bye. Let's not tell Julius about Golbez. Julius seems like the sort of person who would not handle the poly very well. Or rejection.
Oh dear.
So そのご様子、やはりこちらにも用意が。
ウリエンジェ、それにみんなも。用意、そう、用意が現れたんだ。今まで何ともなかったのに、大穴から突然。
Oh no, there's a void sense. I'm getting messages. Okay.
杞憂であればと思っておりましたが。
閉鎖したはずのボイドゲートがどういうわけか部分的に開いちゃったみたいなんだ。とにかく封印機構を作動させてなだれ込んでくる用意を止めなくちゃってリビングウェイが剣に向かったんだけど、まだ戻ってこないし連絡もつかなくなっちゃって。
Oh no, we need to save her.
承知しました。我々で手分けをして剣の様子を見に行きましょう。
Well, the second you get through the drug test and get the city job, you can start smoking again. You only had to stop because of the city job. But also, yes, they are, and it's giving me a headache. Yay, my allergy. Well, beleaguered Loperate. I'm here to save you from the visitant bombs.
Oh, that's weird. Am I in another instance again?
I am noticing that I'm not seeing any of you, so this might be instanced. My valiant savior, I was frightened I dared not move an elm. I'm the savior. Oh, you're looking for Livingway? I saw her heading southwest towards the Drowning Brand. She had several slaughter bots in tow, but I worry they won't be enough for all the Void sent. You better hurry. It is a cross-world party. We should fix that. But I can fix that right now. Do not social. Yes, social, but friends. Aura, get in here. Halabali, get in here.
Yeah, I think we're in like separate map instances. I've been noticing that's been happening a lot lately.
Halabali's in my map instance. Just saw them. Living way. I'm here to saving way, Uving way.
Eorzean, take Latin.
So we don't have to change your name to Deadway.
Exactly. Because Deadway is kind of a shitty name.
あなたが来てくださらなかったらどうなっていたことか。いいえ、きっと来てくださると信じておりました。私たちの窮地を察知し、はるかアーテリスから駆けつけてくださったのでしょ。
Yeah, we'll pretend I recognize it. Yeah, sure. Also, thank God. See, great reason for the Japanese dub, or the original Japanese, over the English. The Loperids aren't all British anymore. It's great. They were so posh. It's kind of meh. Yeah, it's Oriange who remembered.
地上にも用意の群れが。こんなことになるのなら、ゼロさんの先方を取り込んだ用意抹殺マシン零式の開発を最優先にすべきでしたわ。ここぞとばかりに披露できれば、レポリット最高、リビングウェイは人類の素敵な右腕とお褒めに預かること間違いなしでしたのに。5本。それはさておき、封印機構は無事に起動させられました。なぜだか開いてしまったゲートの隙間から用意がやってきても、ある程度までは大穴に留めることができるでしょう。今後ボイドゲートが勝手に広がるような事態が起きたり、やたらと強い用意がゲートをこじ開けたりしなければ大きな問題にはならないはず。
I'm gonna click this button, and one of those things is gonna fucking happen.
ダメかもしれませんわね。
ここにいたか。
Just wasn't expecting it to happen that quickly.
I could tell they were leading up for a comedic beat.
要件が要件だもの。シェールに後を任せて転移魔法を使わせてもらったわ。鍵はきちんと回収してきたから心配しないでちょうだい。
We're doomed.
ボイドゲートの向こう側にまだ本命が控えてるってことか。
このゲートを抜けた先にある赤き月はゴルベーザの領域だったはず。ゼロたちはどうしているのかしら。
There's only one thing to do. YOLO leap into the void. Let's go. Yes, please do. I want to go to Elo with you and we can die together among the stars. The crystal and the other crystal. It is Azim's. And since I'm Asm, it is mine. Yay, the gift of ethics.
Holy!
Oh, Cassie's message is about Matcom Arts, Kerbal Space Program stream. Cassie and I both have Kerbals in Matt's game. No. I might not get a load. What? Wait, what? I don't know what's wrong with me today. Ooh. Hi. The gateway. Hi, Void. Hi, Zero. Hi, Golbez. I'm the Warrior of Light, bitch. Hi.
その名は NO。暗くよどんだ海の底を領域としていた大王位だ。ゼロムスが存在していた間は警戒して攻め入ってくるようなこともなかったのだがな。消失したことを感じ取り動き出したらしい。そしてついに赤き月に至る魔力の道を見出し転移してきたというわけだ。
ゲートに群がる奴らは私とゴルベーザに任せてくれ。その間にお前は NO の相手を。
Alrighty then.
多勢を相手にするならばあちらの方が慣れてるか。
Job switch? That is cooler than the snap that some people do. That's true.
用意は心のあり方でいかようにも姿を変えられる。今の私なら光と闇どちらの力も自在に扱えるというわけだ。ボイドに光を取り戻すため闇をもって闇を制す。
何者だ人間か何を求めて我が道を阻もうとする
I have come.
力か
I haven't come in search of slaughter.
栄光か我が望むは終わりなき世界の終わり阻む者はすべて無に返さん
Yay, I heart hole. The unmaking is now accessible.
So I figured there was going to be both a dungeon and a trial. I just didn't think they'd be like next back to back.
I'm not that surprised. That did seem... That seems like what they've been doing lately. I'm gonna turn master volume down to 40. Okay. Well... we can walk right up to this guy.
I should probably get my stuff prepared.
They censored the upskirt. Good on them.
It doesn't exist.
Lucky son of a bitch.
That's the true power of the void.
The anti... Frickin'... The power of anti-upskirt. Okay. Maybe this one people will actually show up for. Or I'll actually be able to advertise. Last one we filled, like, immediately. Hey, we have Sazanami. Mass is here. Who looks at it? You give me a skirt and I look up. That's what I do. I need to know what's gonna happen. I've been in this world too long, and I am always like, "What? How did you handle this problem?" Because you have to expect this from people. You have to expect someone's gonna look it up, and there's a solution potentially. And in some cases, the solution is just to frickin' have panties there and panty shot and let the perverts be perverts. In some cases, it's this. Perfect. It's Yuki! Anyway, what they actually this is the cheap out on the upskirt right here. Just the eternal shadowy void of the center of Enuo. That was the name. The no lookies void. I mean, one could make an argument that being a vast entity of darkness, time and space interact in bizarre ways in the core of Enuo, and just there's so much darkness that there's just like a million kilometers of void that those legs creep up into, and so we cannot see anything as shadow envelops. But really, most likely, the person making it is like, who the hell's gonna look up this skirt? And didn't want to put any effort into figuring out how to make it work. Now my question is, those legs, where do they actually connect to the rest of them? There seems to be where the void is. So, theoretically, it's a perfectly viable person. The no lookies void is not in a place that makes me... Because, like, if the no lookies void, if I'm, like, looking at it and thinking that it's, like, here, then the legs don't work. But I think that the no lookies void is about here at the bottom of the sashes. So, I do like that, the no lookies void. Okay, so we've got... I haven't... I am always asking the right questions. Also, look at this arena. Oh my gosh. Look.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
He's already fully enveloped us.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking down. I'm starting to wonder. Are we beyond the no lookies void?
What do you mean?
We are within the core of Enuo's being. And the no lookies void is the bottom of the battle platform.
And is our brilliant plan to fight this guy.
Of course it is. Who do you think I am? Do you think I'm not going to crawl inside of a man and fight him within his womb? As he births despair and destruction?
We're fighting the thing we're currently inside of.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Otherwise, it's just like yet another arrogant, too big for its britches void sent. And how many of those? I've been fighting those since my days of being a black mage. Come on. Come on. Get in here. Okay, I posted those.
Surely not everyone's fighting the extreme.
I hope not. What does the search comment on your adventurer plate say? I have to look now and share it with the entire internet. Nothing to worry about. Vicewinder on their hunter's coil till I reawaken? That's nothing. Don't worry about it. See, you have to be asexual to bring the real freak. I'm gonna go shout into Leo. I'll see if anyone is like, hey, come join us. They're probably all doing the extreme. They're like, well, why didn't you do this Tuesday?
Yeah.
There we go. There's my shout. Shout. Let it all out. There we go. You don't even need to know what you're doing. We're all there to die together. Ba, da, 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 ba, ba. You know what? We should get our freak on. We're gonna normalize freak. Where's the mender? Pack a pick. Fix my stuff. And then we need to get an outfit that is appropriate for crawling inside of a man and destroying him. I swear, I'm an ace lesbian. I'm only saying these things because they're funny. Who was it? It's Nicholas! It's Nicholas! I'm having friends I haven't raided with in age. Actually, no, Nick's come along a few times. But Celeste, I haven't done anything with Celeste since Eureka. And Nick, oh my god. Good afternoon, sir. Because I'm a Baltimore bitch. Okay, no hat because I'm keeping my... As I get my top level stuff, I'm removing things. Let's get our Paglathon chest wrap. Cassie was like, oh my gosh, let me show you off this thing I got. And it's this. And I'm like, yeah, I have that too. And now we're going to get our freak on about it. I'm going to throw on the Equius loincloth. Oh, the music in this one's fun. Then maybe we'll up that. And then for shoes, should I whip out the should I whip out, or is that too much? That might be a little too much. I have all the colors in my disposal. That might demand. Oh, that's good news? Better news. Okay, I need to find freak that I can die. That. Perfect. Okay. Nope. You get died, and then you... get the moss green. Let's change this around to... There we go. Never say, I don't know how to get my freak on. See, the temptation, right, is to go for, like, the taffeta shawl or something. But by pairing the loincloth with this top, with this shirt, it's like, haha, I'm ready. I'm just gonna turn off the hat for now. Oh, it's even better, because now the portrait doesn't look like it's freak. Haha. This is a fun outfit. I like it. I knew that getting this top would pan out successfully. And I especially love that it's reflecting the Free Company sigil. Thank you, Cassie, for asking the question that let me remember that you can put that on our outfits. And the moss green is absolutely horrific. I love it. Okay. Well, let's RP walk back. It's not like we're doing anything else.
I'm just standing here in front of the boss, having like that, or farming off, or whatever you would call it.
Did I hear Savage Kefka gives new drops? No, I haven't. I haven't done like hardly any Savages. I've done a couple Alexanders. I think I did one Savage in the Omega tier. All offline for fun. We do intend to Savage, though. Alliance raid after next week. Next week Alliance raid, and then the final Hildebrand quest isn't in this patch. So, do we want to just start Savage raiding immediately, and then Hildebrand when the last chunk comes out, so we can just Hildebrand all of it? This has been one of my best ideas to date. Look at the horrendous clashing. I am so proud of myself. This is terrible. I can understand that. I can understand unsyncing things, but I really do like the challenge of mine. Let's go bother Lamati in our new pervert glam. Wait, no, you can't bother Lamati this way. We have to go this way first. Also, I should look to see if I have any friends who are online who aren't busy. Busy AFK. Nick's already in here. Celeste is already in here. Ravar is definitely busy. We're not going to give any more thought to that. Okay. My friends are either busy or already in the party. Let's go.
Yay.
Yay. If anyone in chat plays 14 isn't in the party, come to Dynamis Merilith and come bother me at Lamati's place. Okay, not all of my friends are busy or in the party. Cassie is neither, but Cassie's also in post ARR. So Cassie's not gonna be here. Also, Seika. I've confirmed I have money to pay for Seika's sub, and I intend to. I just haven't figured out how to yet. But I intend to, because Seika has had so much shit happen. And she paid for her sub for a bit, and then immediately had to go to the ER and missed all her playtime. And I'm like, no, Seika, this is your favorite game. You deserve to play it. And I've carefully squirreled away money so that my friend can rejoin and finish Dawn Trail. And maybe come help us in Savages and such. Who knows? And always remember, bright garish colors are actually better than conservative subdued colors. Oh, I found a Sazanami. Unexpected. Unexpected Sazanami and Tuliolal. I spelled that wrong. Chatbrox. Oh, and who's over here? It's a Halabali. Unexpected Halabali. Yeah, I mean, you can Peloton me all you want, but I don't think it increases the speed of RP walk.
Yeah.
I've been RP walking more lately because there's like this dude on YouTube who RP walked from like the southern tip of Thanalan up to Idleshire, and when my hernia was acting up last week, I just watched it for a couple hours. And like, when you slow down in RP walk, you get to really appreciate the environment. It's great. So let's see. I forgot what Celeste joined as. We need 2 healers. Let me make my new request. Oh, we're competing against an unmaking that is not mine.
Huh.
Okay. Do. I also kind of want to do all these fights extreme. I want to do everything.
I want to do the extreme fights.
Yeah. Do we want to do the extremes before we do the savages? I mean, part of me really wants to just leap into the savages and suffer. You know?
I'd rather just start with extremes first to get more comfortable with stuff.
Warm up, because it has been a while since we've done, like, extremes and savages.
The extremes have the wings.
Well,
what?
That settles it then. Savages first. Ha 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 ha. No. Okay, but the point of it is to like solve the puzzle. I can't stand in the fire. 0 out of 10. Give me a refund. It's Sotris! It's Sotris! It's Sotris! It really is the who's who of Gobo's favorite people to raid with. I swear, if we get Caden, if Caden P shows up, I am going to just... I mean, it won't be perfect, because I'm sorry, Sazanami, I trade you out for Aizen, but... Other than that... It's nothing against you, it's just, you know... Zyafel Aizen is, a fun person. And as cool as you are new. I guess we could trade Ura for Aizen if we needed to.
Wait, what?
Ooh, this is someone I don't know. I don't know Akiri. But there's someone new. Yay! New people. It's less baby and more just I know everyone. Everyone else here is someone I know and have gone through hell with. Party Finder is not the ready check.
I made a new tank lamp for this, like, for today.
You made a new glam. I made a new glam. Let's go new glams. I remembered. Okay, no countdown. Meteor rain. I did not get out of there in time. Okay. That is a gotta run sort of moment. No, it does not really interest me.
Oh, that's fun.
Not will endure. Don't like the sound of that. Uncast shadows. Oh no. Okay, that was epic. I loved it. That was great. That was dramatic.
ザクは一掃した。私たちも奴を叩くぞ。
生も死も全てが意味を失う。
光よ、私たちの力を。
この世界渡してやるものか。これぞ真の無の力だ。
はい。Oh my god.
I walked off the side.
Well,
I definitely,
could be worse.
I
could have walked off
definitely
the
have
side.
not done that in the extreme. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wait, two of them.
Well, I died to that one. That's fine. Sotris, save me! Hex yeah! Vacuum incoming! Oh, that's the thing. Ah! I tried to jump out of the way, and I was too close to the edge.
Do that. I didn't even know I could do that.
Sorry.
Yosh.
That was intense.
Memoriaに封印する.
Go Zero! Save the day! And Crystal, that loser. Good job. Do, 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 do. I'm still RP walking. Let's go. Congratulate everyone. Actually, no. Zero saved the day. Zero gets to congratulate. We're gonna congratulate Zero. Kiri is gonna be out of it, I guess. And
it's been a while since I've used this.
We go. Let's turn off battle effects. Let's see how close we are to something good here. Honestly, I think we're pretty okay. Yay, team. If we zoom out a little, we can even get Golbez in here. Love it. Trim a little off the top. Thank you, everyone. Now it's going to be the barb yapping time. No problem. Y'all were lovely. Yay! Bubble Bubble Froth and Foam! Bell is here! Oh no, that's the one that we left with Zero. Yay!
察するに、ゲートを抜けた用意たちがそちら側に現れ、根源を断つためにボイドに。
Yes, we were absolutely training the healers.
魔王と呼びにふさわしい脅威は残っておるまい。事態は沈静化できたと考えていいだろ
う。Have you... Alas, yeah, let's just be fact. Let's not speculate here. These are the experts. We'll give them the information.
なんだと？詳しく話せ。このゲートだけじゃなく、世界中でか。ゼロムスが消えてから、良くも悪くも目立った変化は起きていないはずなんだが。
I wonder what has changed in the source. Surely we don't have consequences for killing Heidelin and Zodiac and the 12. Totally no consequences.
なぜかような事態になったのかはわからぬ。だが、ゲートやクラックが開いてしまった道理には心当たりがないでもない。
Oh?
ここ赤き月は我が領域であるがゆえに微細な変化も感じ取れるのだが、閉じられたはずのゲートが開いたその時、何か外的な力が加わったわけではなかったのだ。ごく自然なことのように、言うなれば世界を隔てる壁が刻一刻と薄くなり、ついに触れ合ったかのごとき出来事だった。
I'm sure this is fine.
同じことがあちこちで起きていると。
わからぬが、可能性はある。
それで無事なのか、ラザハンやガレマルドは。
I'm glad I'm not the only one remembering Razatan. Garlemald's fucked. Haven't been to Razatan yet.
ユルスが容易にそんなことを。
Yeah, that too. Give you steamed spicy buns.
そうだな。用意でもガレアン人でも故郷を思う心は同じに違いない。その用意に出会うことがあれば快く受け入れるとしよう。 待て。お前どうやってここへ来たん
That's
だ
in a sense.
ゲートは人が通れるような状態じゃないはずだが。
I have acquired the power to travel between universes by my own volition. I just haven't figured out how it works. Gold portal.
そこにお前が通ってきたパスが私には何も見えないぞ。
The gasp.
Huh.
干渉もできぬようだな。鍵とやらの所有者のみが通れる道というわけか。
なんだ。自由に行き来ができるようになったわけじゃないのか。久々に皆の顔が見られるかもと思ったんだがな。
So do you want Julius's spicy hot buns or not? He sent me some. I have them right here in my pocket to give to you. Only slightly squished by the fight. Farewell, Halabali, traveling to your other server for Savage. Hey, hey, hey. Julius's spicy buttons. Right out of my spicy buttons. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be like this for days. There we go. I recall Julius speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel and the fond memories. There's more than enough to share with Golbez. Now that he forgoes the aether of others, I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. I sometimes wonder what the void would be like if the culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it would suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption. A heartening thought, if nothing else. Bum 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 ba, da, 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 da. Julius has been added to the Unending Codex. That key of yours intrigues me. Had my former self known of its existence, I might have sought different means to reach the source. Well, what's going on, Zero? What's happening on this end? I don't think either of them... No, I think Golbez... I think Golbez would know how to cook. In theory. He might have forgotten. He's going to be rusty. Zero, I don't think knows how to cook. Until our battle earlier, I hadn't called upon darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Enuo's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Why don't you join us? With Enuo defeated, the source should be in no imminent danger. Good. We'll await you by the crater. Yay! Zero's domain! I should change my outfit if I can. Nope. I wore this to the void. We're going to visit Zero's domain like this. There's a teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I use it to travel to the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need once my generals were in place. Iagoram herself crafted the device that I might lay low the Servant of Light. Ironic that we now use it seeking to restore light to the void. Forgive my idle reminiscence. 'Tis time we made our descent. To Zero's domain via teleporter. Wow. Hi! Oh, you take us back to the Red Moon this time. You don't take us back to the other palace. You're still so cute. Oh my god. Isn't it just adorable? Pat, 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 pat. It's so cute. Oh my god. Though it was not always so, many who live here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness the residual aether from Barbaricia's domain. Those reserves will enable me to expand mine as the need arises. Right, we'd best prepare for our potential guest. Join me in my abode when you're ready. Do you have anything to say, Golbez? There are many in this domain who still fear me. I shall remain here to avoid needless provocation. Fair. Hi, Hungry. Hi, Waiting. Hi, Amiable. Hey, look, it's Blobber. I haven't been to Blobber's streams in a while. I'm a little bad at attending people's streams because I turned off notifications on my phone because I picked a very annoying noise. And now it's just like, oh, I want to watch someone stream, and I see who's there. And my life has improved much better, but I do miss a lot of friends' streams and have to watch VODs now, which is fine. That's how life goes. You shouldn't be glued to Twitch all the time. You should be living your life. If memory serves, they work by channeling excess aether left in the wake of the flood to the Crystal Tower. Using the tower's cross-rift travel capabilities, light is then conveyed to the 13th and into these devices. I have a mind to use them now, but they'll need to be set in an elevated location. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Let's go grab a transmitter, and we're gonna use them. I would have expected Zero to be using these already. It's a little odd that she hasn't been. Maybe they just needed to charge and it took a while. Well, I'm ready for whatever disaster happens when we turn these on. There's no way suffusing the area with light can go badly.
I picked the wrong way again.
Oh, well.
「まめに監視してるやつがいるのか。起動させるとあちらから光が届くんだ。それを灯火として私の領域を見つけてもらおう。
Ooh. It's our handy gentleman.
驚いた。本当に光があるなんて。それに人間、お前とこちらでも会うとは不思議なこともあるものだ。
私がこの領域の主、ゼロだ。ここには争いを嫌うはぐれ者たちが寄り集まっている。それからこの世界にかつての姿を取り戻したいと願う者たちが。
そんなことが本当にできると。
It might be, Malthus. Let's work together. Build a better world together. We're past the age of can't. Let's go. God, the International Flux. I listened to it for the first time yesterday. It's such a good song.
どれだけの時間がかかるかはわからないがな。どうせ私たちは死に見放されている。気長に試行錯誤を続けていくだけさ。
いいだろう。この光を見れば、その言葉が偽りでないことはわかる。かつての世界を取り戻すため、協力しよう。
ありがとう。お前を歓迎する。
Yeah. It would seem Julius's intervention has helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. I gather you'll head home sooner rather than later. I will not be able to freely return to Zero's domain. Do I want to leave? Okay, if I can't come back, I'm gonna make my rounds and see if there's anything I want to see before I go. Hey, it's the Troyan manservant. Hi. No longer will I partake of the ice of other beings. Not even if I shrivel and starve. Aw, that's nice to hear. Empty-eyed void scent, what's wrong? Leave me be. Okay. Zero's amazing. Truly, Gulbes is equal in every sense. You're a cutie pie. I waited for an eternity for Zelramus to save this world, but my faith was misplaced. In the end, it was Zero who brought us hope. She's the reason I keep coming back here day after day. Yay, Zero fangirl. Hello, Mind Flayer. Didn't I kill you in the Tam Tower Deep Crofts? Ever since she brought you to the domain, our numbers have swelled. We grow tired of conflict. Yay! Peace, prosperity, teamwork. It won't always go smoothly, but it's worth a shot. Whew. Oh my gosh, Siriato! How are you doing? Are you feeling better after eating your boyfriend? Gulbes is even stronger than Barbariccio was. I thought it best to keep out of his way. That said, Farfarello tells me Gulbes isn't so frightening these days. Perhaps he absorbed the will of someone less terrifying? He's besties with Zero. Viscous void scent. I know it says vicious, but viscous. How's the viscosity? Well, I appear to have made a complete recovery after the ignominy of starving to death. Maybe my fellow void scent here can be trusted. Oh my gosh. Yay. I'm glad that I took a moment to run around and talk to all these little people, because they're all having a good time. They're feeling better about themselves.
Well, except for that spider lady.
Yeah, except for her. She's got the depression. But these two are partaking in some sort of shady business deal. Well, I'm not going to be one to judge As long as it doesn't hurt anyone. And over here, you got the polycule in the bath. It's just, they're having a great time. Doing a good job, Zero. I'm glad that, I'm glad you're doing so well. I hope nothing bad happens to any of your people ever. Let's go home. But let us return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell. Yay.
Yurus たちに伝えてくれるか。互いの故郷のために力を尽くそうと。
NO を封印したメモリアはこちらで保管しておこう。すでに第一世界の同志にはゼロムスのメモリアを渡しているのでな。あれがかの世界の再生に役立つと証明された暁にはこのメモリアを送ることも検討しよ
う。Ooh, exciting. Just little darkness bombs for the first.
世界の隔たりなんてなければいいとも思うが、この世界にこそ私たちの歩みがある。
I'm watching Evangelion with Cassie, so I'm not going to say what I want to say here because it's a spoiler for Evangelion. But if you know, you know. And you're chuckling alongside me. Shh, be quiet.
私はこちらで戦い続けよう。お前もお前の場所で戦っているのだと信じながら。
If I can turn off this belt, I bet I could make, like, one of those Japanese school swimsuit glands out of this.
Huh.
残念ながら成果なしだ。こうなると嘆きの海にはいないかもしれないな。
Oh my gosh, in the point of view of everyone else, we just vanished. They're probably panicking. Oh my god. We're so bad.
Oh dear. They probably didn't see the portal either.
We're just gonna appear behind them and go, hi! I've unlocked a new Asian power.
No, are.
Oh, and last time they saw me, I was wearing my cold weather outfit, and now I'm here in a red swimsuit. Yap, 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 yap.
こちらでは君が消えた後、ほどなくして用意の進行が止まったんだ。何か関係があるだろうとは考えていたものの、まさか向こうでゼロたちと一緒に戦ってくれていたとはね。
They're absolutely wondering what the heck I'm doing. Yeah.
あなたが世界を渡る際に通ったという黄金の道は私たちにも見えていなかったわ。声らしきものも全くよ。エートス。それが鍵の本来の名前なのかしら。
謎だらけの状況だけれど、ゼロたちから第13世界の情報が聞けたのは助かるわ。世界を隔てる壁が薄くなったかのようだというゴルベーザの書簡。それが本当に正しいとしたら、原初世界でボイドクラックが多発しているのも道理ではあるわね。
しかし、そのようなことが起こりうるのでしょうか。
The death of Zodiark, the death of Hydaelyn, the death of the 13. I'm pretty sure this is our fault, is what I'm saying. Oh, hi, girl. Your outfit's cute. If you told me you were coming, I would have put on something more appropriate.
Sacred,
no.
Thancred, put your gunblade down. Let the cute lizard Asian yap, okay? We saw her in Treno.
はじめまして。
Oh, she just...
支援ハルマルトと申します。
She just shows. Wow, okay.
きっとどうしようもなく皆様の敵ですが、どうか今は武器を収めていただけませんか?
I think were is a more appropriate phrase than are at this point. There's only like 2 of you left.
Like 2 more of the 14?
I think so.
あなた方と話がしたいんです。
I mean, I'm pretty sure they like recruited like a bunch of like other Asians in their ranks, but there's like the 14 major ones.
Yeah, they're the only ones we care about, really. I mean, if you go too deep, we're all Asians in our own way. She's so relieved that we didn't just murder her. Oh my god. Pat, 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 pat.
オリジナルを失った今、アシエンが活動を続ける理由はないと踏んでいたのだけれど、このタイミングで接触を図ってきたあたり、もしかしてあなたなのかしら。カリュクスに万神召喚や共造世界の知恵を授けたのは、
はい、間違いありません。
俺の姿まで晒す理由に見当がつかないんだけど。
Can I kill it?
その声、カリュクス。記憶の転送が間に合っていたのか。
I don't know. I think they ruined a marketable plushie by putting Calyx inside of it.
「安心しろ。もっと戦闘向きの器に乗り換えたとしても、俺にお前たちを倒すだけの技能はないよ。お前たちに潰された計画は間違いなくこの人生をかけたものだった。代わりは用意できないし、俺が一戦に返り咲くこともない。
Oh, so sad. I can punch you into the crater in the middle of the moon if it makes you feel better. Or incinerates you. It'll make me feel better.
He would at least be a little warmer on the inside.
Well, at least a little warmer on the outside.
I'd just be more tempted to hunt it into rows of cookies and cake.
君の目的を聞かせてはもらえないだろうか。
Alfie trying to distract me from my rage with lore. It's working.
皆様もよくご存知の通り、私たちの星アーテリスは 古の時代に14の世界へ渡たれました。その状態を星の医師となったハイデリン様が長きにわたって維持してきた。しかしハイデリン様亡き今、傷がおのずと塞がるように星は最も安定した状態に戻ろうとしています。すべての世界を統合した状態に。星の断りとしての世界統合はアシエンの企てとも異なって人類への配慮などありません。命も物質も全てを一つにまとめ適切な形に再構築する、いわばリセットに等しいもの。
That sounds bad.
アーテリスは戻るのです。何億年もの時を過ごした人類が生じる前の静かなる年の姿に。
何よそれ。どうしてあなたにそんなことがわかるのよ。
Okay, but this is just a theorist, not the whole universe. And we are standing on the evacuation spaceship moon. So we need to open portals to the other worlds, yoink everyone out into the spaceship moon, fly away from Aetheris, let it happen, come back, problem solved.
Didn't we yoink all the fuel needed just to like get to the end of the universe?
Shit. Surely we can find enough fuel to just move us out of the borders of the star. We don't need to go all the way to the end of the universe. How are we doing the cosmic exploration shit?
I don't know. I haven't started that one yet.
Yeah, we need to talk to them. Oh, Hal Marut's been aware of it.
ハイデリン様やゾディアーク様の意志が介入しない本来の星の断り、それによって紡がれる未来が。
Okay, this is bad. Hal Marut, do you have a timetable on this?
星は自らの上で生きる者に寛容です。分かたれたことでさえ怒ってもいなければ悲しんでもいない。とはいえ個々の種を庇護することもありません。だからどれだけの被害をもたらすとしても起こるべくして起こる事象を止めたりはしない。地は震えるし火山は溶けた岩を吹く。雨水が営みを押し流すこともあれば、凍てつく風が寒さと上をまき散らして命を奪うこともある。そうして数えきれない種が絶滅してきました。人はそれを知りながらどうしてか自分たちには明日が来るものと信じてしまう。来ませんよ。こここそが明日の果て。世界統合をもって人類は何の痕跡も残さずに消滅します。
That's pessimistic. Do you have a timetable? If we have a timetable, we can start looking for solutions. Okay? Because, like, Halabali's in Twitch chat reminding me that the moon didn't have capacity for all of Eorzea. Or all of, the Source's people. But if we have a tight enough timetable, we don't need everyone to be comfortable. We can cram them in there for a couple of weeks with shitty rations, have them be miserable, come back, it's fine.
Do we have enough room for every reflection?
No. We're gonna have to do rejoinings, is what this is telling me, and I don't like it. But yeah, we're gonna have to just, like, rapid fire trigger controlled rejoinings and calamities. There we go. Everyone get in the Aura site. We're shoving you all in our inventories. Brilliant. Problem solved.
This starting to remind me of a few things in Xenoblade.
Something, the inevitability of death.
今日に至る人の歩みが好き。傷つくことを知らなかった時代から、たくさんの苦しみを経て、それを受け入れ、歩いていくことを決めた。だからこそ、何一つ残らないよりは、何か一つでも残せたらいいと思いませんか？
星が自ら世界を統合することで明日の果てが訪れる。ならば先に人の手で世界を統合したら。
ご明察だ。こいつはそれを狙って現存する共造世界から適任者を見繕った。他の世界の存在を知れば必ずやそれを食らって己の願望を果たそうとするもの。つまりは俺のようなやつをな。
But you see, we have this habit of, going, well, we must do what we must. I have the bravery to do the hard choice and make the deadly sacrifice. But, if we're killing everyone anyway in a rapid series of calamities, that's not a solution either. Okay, we have to come up with a better solution. I reject your assertion. Give us a timetable, give us information, we can come up with a better solution. Maybe a controlled rejoining that doesn't trigger a bunch of calamities. Maybe we can create a stable interdimensional, stasis. Feeding energy back and forth between the worlds to hold them apart.
お前たちが全ての世界を守ろうとするなら、遅かれ早かれ対峙する相手だよ。
Thancred let me walk over, grab him, and chuck him into the heart of the moon. I can contend with him right fucking now.
本当にそんなとてつもない事情があるのだとしても。カルクス、あなたのしたことは。
Beat his ass, Kryl.
割り切ってくださいとも賛同してくださいとも言いません。あなた方は他の世界のことをよく知っている。その分だけ抵抗を感じるのは当然です。だから今は一つだけ理解しておいてください。現状を維持し続ければやがて明日の果てが来る。そして人は誰一人として助からないのだと。
Then we reestablish the will of the star. It's fine.
あなたがご自分の野望を叶えるため、他の世界を平らげてくださっても構いません。
Oh, hi!
あなたと戦うためだけに世界を滅ぼそうとしたあの放浪者のように。
Frickin' gun scythe? Halmaroot, hi. Is that a gift?
I think that's Zenos' scythe?
It is Zenos' scythe! Oh my god! She brought me Zenos' scythe! No! Worsty! I wanted Worsty's scythe! Grrr! Worsty's scythe! Grrr! There you are. 1 minute you're standing before me, next you vanish in thin air. Next to you, the voids have been eradicated, the gate lies sealed once more. Nary a peep from the crater. Though I can't help but notice that none of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? End of all things.
Oh god dang it, I just realized she must have been to the end of the universe to grab that.
Yeah. Well,
there's a non-zero chance she might have resurrected Zenos.
I hope so. Then I get to kill him again. Oh my god. Yes. Worsty, I'm coming for you, and this time I will drink the marrow from your bones. Yay. Star Six become home? But that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Heidelin made no mention of a natural rejoining. I have to consult the records to be certain. But not before thanking you for dispatching the voids so handily. You truly have saved the city. Yeah, go check everything. Okay, Living Way? I realize present circumstances are hardly conducive to doing so, but please try to get some rest. Yeah. Bye, Felix. We've been seeing you throughout this. The implications of the solstice and winterers' schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should gather and speak in person. And by we, I mean all our fellow scions. For a change of pace, why don't we convene at the Rising Stones? I'm sure Tathru and the others will be happy to meet us there. A fine idea. In many ways, our return is long overdue. No doubt, we could all use some respite after Garlemald. I trust there are no objections. Gray returned to the Waking Sands, I mean the Rising Stones. To the Rising Stones. We're actually going to the Rising Stones. It's been so long since I've been to Mordona. Wait. I'm not showing up in front of my potential future ex-wife dressed like this. Hat on. Okay, there we go. Have to look good in front of witnesses, you know? In case they get called to court. Oh my gosh, it's a big toidle. Terror. Fear. Everyone! Oh my god! No, there's no boulder Kuel drama. That's sad.
It's been empty for a good while.
Yeah, but I was hoping they'd be, like, back, so I could nag them. Kryl? Well, there's much and more to take care of in Garlemald, even after tending the wounded. I'll be sure to send a full report with Ojika. It's a pity my stay in Tyrell came to such an abrupt end. I should like to make arrangements to remain in touch with Shale. Yes! Forget about your Catboy in the first. Embrace your Elizin lover. It feels like a lifetime ago I first set foot within these walls. Though given we've all experienced a lifetime's worth of triumphs and tribulations in the interim, perhaps that's only natural. Since leaving for Tyrol, we've been... I don't care. Bye. In spite of time's vicissitudes, some things endure. The sanctuary is surely among them. Ali. At times like this, the company of friends is all the more precious. Alfie. With an everything changed since last we gathered here, no doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many of our comrades are en route. Let's await a while longer. Bum, 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 bum.
久方ぶりになりますね。こうしてここで皆さんとお会いするのは。解散は表向きのことであったとはいえ、以降は個別の活動が続いていたのは事実。それが一堂に会するというのはやはり格別の思いがございます。
お待たせしてすみません。
Four! Yay!
It's boulders!
It's the boulders! And everyone!
Oh, not everyone.
ホーリーボルダー、ただいま戻りました。もちろん、他の皆も。
急な招集だったので、こちらに向かっている途中の方もいらっしゃいますが、ひとまず集められるだけ集めてきました。ただ、エステニアンさんには連絡がつかず、目下捜索中となります。
Oh, he's busy murdering things in Yaktaral. It's fine.
あの野郎、また暁のリンクパールをしまい込んだな。まあ、彼のことだ。そのうちひょっこり姿を現すさ。
再会を喜びたい気持ちは山々ですが、ただならぬ事態が起きているようだとタタルさんから伺っております。改めて事情をお聞かせいただけますか。
I love that Hoary Boulder is so low poly. It's great.
It does not look like they're wearing anything past ARR.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so nostalgic.
Winter. それに明日の果てですか。
彼らの語ったこと、その真偽は定かじゃないわ。とはいえ、カリュクスは実際に他の世界を糧としてトワ人化を進めようとしていた。そのための知識も有しているようだった。
ウィンタラーは実在し、他にもカリュクスのような目的を持つ者がいると。
明日の果てについても、ボイドとの一見を踏まえれば、ひとまず事実だと考えておくのがいいだろう。問題は、それにどう対処するかだが。
原初世界も共造世界だって大事な場所だわ。守れるなら全部守りたい。
Idea 2. What if we find a way to shift them in base before unifying in phase space so that they become a number of planets orbiting around a common point.
The reflections in orbit?
Yeah. It's like the reflections all occupy the same location in space, right? They're just out of phase with one another. And so if we can, like, move them so that when we bring them into phase, they're not occupying the same space, that could help. I'm just spitballing here. This is what happens when you have a degree in theoretical physics. Or, excuse me, mathematical physics. My degree isn't in theoretical physics, it's mathematical physics. So it's the same thing, but we don't, like, even pretend that we need experimental verification, because we're just trying to take sort of the laws of physics and convert them into mathematics and see what silly structures we can build. And then we pass it back to the theoreticians and the experimentalists to be like, does this even remotely resemble anything in the real world? That's not our business anymore. I miss doing that. I have that degree and I've never used it ever because it's only an academic thing, and I had to get a real job. Wow. But soon my kids will be graduated, and I'll try to weasel my way back into an academic life. I've already made like 3 different proposals. We just need viability studies and implementation schemes.
どうだろうな。あんたがエルピスでベーネスたちに伝えた未来にこの話は含まれていなかったはずだ。だから知らなかった可能性もあるし、分割した世界を維持する中で察していた可能性もある。
That's what the 12 were for. I think she knew and chose to trust in us. I think the 12 were created in case she failed before we got big enough, and then that's when we got to kill the 12.
どんな形であれ乗り越えられると信じられているか。
Yep.
いずれにせよ、この問題に答えを出すのはハイデリンではなく私たち。未来を託され、今を歩む私たちに他ならないわ。
少し休憩にしませんか？皆さんそれぞれにお疲れでしょうし。
そうだね。お互いに積もる話も考えるべきこともありそうだ。
Yes. And I need to catch up with the boulder Kuel.
伝えそびれていたのだけれど、鍵エートスはそのままあなたが持っていてちょうだい。それを紐解けるのはやはり私ではないようだもの。
Very well, I will hold on to ethics. It's funny because when I was an edgy teenager and doing like Wiccan stuff, we all had to choose magic names, and that was literally the magic name that Teenage Barb chose, and so I'm just chuckling the whole freaking time. Where is Anor? Girl, what's up with your love life? The brothers are reunited, yet a distance between them persists. How cruel fate is to force me to choose. Oh no. I thought you'd gotten something going. Oh, Anor, I'd hoped you'd come to your senses. I see you're still in the throes of withdrawal. Clemens is like, leave the men, come to me. Ah. Poor Clemens. Tataru, you're adorable. I hope we can still be friends after the divorce. It seems our colleagues have much to catch each other up on. I'll have to brew some tea. We need to get that settled. Tataru is ever the considerate facilitator. Grateful am I to refrain from weighty discussions and simply converse with old friends. As you continue just hanging out with your husband. Okay. Don't worry about me. I'm sure you've plenty to discuss with all these old faces. Yeah, but I want to talk to everyone who isn't got a little thing first. Hearing our comrades' tales reminds me of my efforts to master pictomancy. We've come so far, striven so hard, and in the end, it doesn't really matter. Even after discussing the revelations concerning Calyx, it's a great deal to share. It is difficult to know where to begin. Coltonay. The latest developments is indeed in shock, but I'm heartened to see not a single face clouded with despair. I helped repel the Verud's incursion in Lapis Manelis. Fighting off fiend-controlled Galatea is something I won't rush to relive. It was nevertheless good training. Or, how are you?
Coltonay and I remained in Corvos to monitor the situation among the Garleans in Corvosia. Though seldom smooth sailing, in time the region settled, and we were able to return.
I understand the Garlean community has made great strides in improving relations with other peoples. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal for resolving the issues in Corvos. Then perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garleans' accomplishments from me and the twins. You might stoke that fire even hotter. Yay! Stola! Tell these two to become lesbians. Share your love of shale. Judging by your guise, Clemens, your studies have been productive. Indeed, I've more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlian astrology. At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but I decided to persevere with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. I don't think I'd be much use on a battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target, so sorely bereft of the brothers' ministrations as I am. I knew you still required constant supervision. Well, they haven't changed the slightest. Makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. Aenor. Ochre, you and Hori need to be double-teaming Aenor again. I know you're, like, having problems, but we're down a team member. Take one for the team. Come on now.
Well, Aenor and I were traveling in Gridania when Void sent attack the 12swood. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the Twin Adders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential report sent to the other Scions.
That's why Tataru was so quickly apprised. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste for Garlemald. While circumstance and duty may keep us apart, we remain bound by common purpose.
Indeed. May that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again.
Yes, and that purpose demands that you and Hori make up to get the straight girl to chill out a bit and focus on battle. Thancred, the game's making me talk to you. Well, after Jay and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Zaktaral. We never had a chance to visit during the Rite of Succession, you see. We journeyed east through Luanzaniheta before heading up the coast to the frigid northern reaches, where they revere a storied beast of the sea. The excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Tural really is. We also met with the Wallakwe,
Though we had not the time to study their arts at length, we were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. Would that we could have indulged our curiosity further and travelled to yet more distant lands. For better or worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice to say, we still have plenty to see of the continent. I should very much like to return, given the chance. Thank you, Yoshi P, for telling us that you're not going to forget about Dural. It was no means an easy decision, but as Solstice is now our paramount concern, Alizé and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will serve to keep the Garleans safe. Julius and his comrades are already working towards a brighter future of their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day. Indeed. In the meantime, let's prepare a letter for Julius and the community. We mustn't let despair stay our hand. The moment of dread. It seems everyone's much more to discuss with one another. Anyway, you're overdue for a proper break. The peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite. Trail to the Heavens, complete.
「もちろんあなたがご自分の野望を叶えるため他の世界を平らげてくださっても構いません。あなたと戦うためだけに世界を滅ぼそうとしたあの放浪者のように。
こういう夜は嫌いだよ。さえざえとしすぎて余計なことに思考を奪われる。
There's no one here to stop me from killing you now, Calyx.
人形相手に警戒するな。俺はただ出立前に情報提供をしに来ただけだ。俺とハルマルトは他のウィンタラーの計画を見物しに世界を渡る。行き先は第4世界。厚い雲に覆われて果てまで凍りついた場所。人々は大掛かりな魔法を操り、生活圏を地上から大空へと移している。
Ooh, that sounds... Why tell me where you're going? No. See, I'm thinking that, but I'm not giving Calyx the satisfaction of me being excited. And I'd love to inconvenience him. Who cares if he survives? It makes me feel better.
答えてやるもんか。俺には俺の目論みがある。それだけだ。信じる信じないは好きにしろ。そもそも追ってくる手段があるのかさえ俺の知るところじゃないんだ。ハルマルトが去り際にお前に言ったこと。お前が世界を平らげてもいいという話だよ。実際のところどうなんだ？無数の戦場を越え死の恐怖にすら打ち勝ってみせたお前には何に変えても手にしたい結末があるのか？
I seek only my own pleasure, TPH.
一つだけ分かりきった事実をあえて言葉にしておく。
Okay, yeah, this kid's been trying to snatch the key, but if we remember, he never got the key to reliably work. So he doesn't realize that we can just make it do what we want it to do. Haha. Because he's a loser. We should have punted him into the hole in the moon. If anyone can draw, please draw.
それぞれが己の野望を叶えようとしている。そのために有益な情報は共有するが、志までもが同じというわけじゃない。
If anyone can draw, please draw me fan art of Gobo punting Calyx into the fires at the heart of the moon. That would give me great joy.
お前たちが俺の行いを正しくないと感じたように、俺だって他の連中はどうかしてると思うよ。だとしてもだ。俺たちが世界に叩きつけるのは人生をかけた研究の成果であり、愛の少佐であり、挑戦であり、理想だよ。それで誰に罵られ何を奪うことになろうとも、敷いた道の未来に生きる者たちが選択を肯定するだろう。
You're not creating a future. The sacrifices don't mean anything. Goodness gracious. Your whole replace everyone with Eos Simulacra doesn't build a future. It builds a delusion. And I don't know what the other people are doing and what their delusions are, but each of them is going to have a similar delusion, and their plan is not going to build a future. So, yeah, we're going to go forward. We're going to build a proper future for everyone. And if we fail and everyone dies, so be it. But we're not going to settle for some fantasy, some make-believe of the world. The world is better than that, and it deserves better than that. You stupid fucking iPad baby. Go jump into the moon.
反対に、お前が全てを平等に守ろうとして、結果何もかも無に帰されるとしたら、
Then something else will follow. That's how the wheel of life and death goes. Just because everything's coming together and everyone dies doesn't stop the souls from going into the ethereal sea. Something will follow again, and something new will arise. That's how samsara works, bitch. So, you know what? Eventually, yeah, I'll die. Eventually, every single human being, every mortal will die. That's what mortality means. Eventually, the universe itself will die. But that just gives us fuel for new things to follow. You fool, you buffoon, you arrogant proto-fascist weirdo. Log off of Reddit. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
どれほど正しく見えたとしても愚行だよ。その未来に生きる者は一人としていないんだから。
This bitch is never achieving moksha. I swear. So true, Ura's dog. So true.
Woof.
Woo! Trail to the heavens! Means new title. Probably. Trailblazer. Ooh. It's only 5:30. Gosh, I was like... Part of me was hoping this would run a little longer, and we'd be done in a convenient thing to just waste a little time and raid into Null. Because she's being all cagey about what she's gonna do, and... I don't want to say Null's a comfy place to be, because Null tends to fall into deeply meditative contemplations on the inevitability of failure and despair. But, no, that can still be fun. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, okay. We have to solve a problem, and we don't know how to do it. Here's Dawn Hut Tracker. Where is Yoshi P? Over there. I want to unlock all the extremes. And we should look at everyone's adventure blights, because they joined us. So, how was Sotris looking? Cat boy, as always. That's a cute little meow.
Oh yeah, that's right. We just did a trial. A new one would be unlocked.
Yep. You got Nicholas. There's Nick. Always a great friendly. Fun to raid with. Celeste. I will leave that uncommented. This is Sazanami, who every time I see your name, I think of Sarah Zanmai, and I want to watch it again. It's those foolish little kappas are so adorable. Kiri here. In another data center. Rip. Do we have that same on Halabali? Nope. Halabali's there. Zoom in to the future. And then our friend from the clitoris. We found it. Fantasy is dead as the game over text. Brilliant. Actually, where do we stand on our weeklies? Because it is like a week and a half for the gloves and the boots, and then like 2 weeks for the shirt and pants. So I might do some roulettes. Do you want to do some roulettes with me, Ura?
Sure. Let me just finish this cutscene.
Oh, you actually watch these cutscenes?
Just a little bit. Sometimes I'm skimmed.
What I do is that I think I read one of them and went, yep, that doesn't interest me. I am not exact. I'm terrible. Well, we all remember that the reason we started doing this is I just rushed through to Endwalker the first time, skipping every cutscene and had no clue what was going on. My girlfriend at the time was so mad. Oh, what loot did I get, by the by? Got a hood. That's a cute hood. It's not going to see any use until I have all of my gear unlocked, because as I unlock pieces of this gear, I'm going to go into my glams and remove that piece from everything until we just have our bygone brass gear.
Oh, I got a triple triad card from that fight.
Fun. Oh my gosh, this has finger claws. Yes. Bracelet, ring. Well, I'm not using those anytime soon. What? That ring is actually cute. I'll keep it. Bracelet. Nah. Necklace. Yeah, I like the necklace. And I like the gloves. You're the only one who goes away. A rhodochrosite. Those don't sell very fast. Well, we'll go put everything else in the chest. Oh. And by the chest, I mean the armoire, because you can put all this stuff in the armoire now. Hex yeah. And then you sold something. I saw the pop-up. I'm going to check to see if I have any of that sitting out on Itsasha, because those prices have settled for half of what I was wanting to sell it for. I'll fire for 1,500. I'm not going 1,400, but I'll go 1,500. I don't need to roll things over immediately, so I'll go for cheaper. And then we have some trash to sell. You're all 11, right? Yeah. I think I have enough to satisfy my 12 requirements. Oh, you're the one I get glam from. Workaga, you're the one I sell random cred to. Okay.
Where if that mother and child ever finished moving in to Tyrol?
I don't know. Where would they even find them?
I don't know.
In the residential district? Shall we go check?
Sure.
Look for anything out of the ordinary. I will not be surprised if the devs just didn't do anything about it. And they just live off screen somewhere that we can never visit. But it would be really cool if we could see them. See, those give places for the devs to open up future houses and put people. Like, we can't go in there now, but that doesn't mean we won't be able to go there ever. Oh my god.
Aww. They're doing little drawings.
Yay. It's always worth it to go look and see what and just explore these places and see what the NPCs are up to. Because, like, people put some work into this. Little house here. Honestly, if this were my place, I'd be feeling pretty good about it. Like, look at the size of this kitchen. And this sitting area. And this bed chamber, like, sure, there's like privacy issues, but also you got those, you can drop those. This is a pretty nice, wide open concept studio sort of thing. That one's still locked. I take it there's no one in here. Aw, it's a pot. The pot. There's a pot here. This is a Moblin house.
Oh.
We're just zooming on a mission, missing the Moblin house. Or someone got so comfortable with the potsherds. Yay! You lost your mommy, you lost your kid, and you've made a new loving family. Lino Holly, your bath. Found the bathhouse. Okay, now I have to figure out a way to make that swimsuit glam work so that I can go G-pose in there. Beta brick! Yay!
Oh, whoops. I forgot about that.
Forgot about what? Oh my gosh, there's like a walkway here. There's more.
I forgot to tell the sightseeing log girl that her sister was in the dome.
Yay! I fell. There's no one here? This 3-story building has no one and nothing? Okay. Sure.
I think I took a wrong turn somewhere.
I fell off. So now I'm just like in a completely different area, and I don't think I've ever been here. There's nothing here, but it's a place. What's over here? Is this... I think this is the place I haven't been either. Seafoam Fields.
I feel like I've only been to this area like once, and that was like at the very start.
There's a quest over here. Sometime I will come back and do your quest. I love doing the random quests and getting all the fun lore. Like, there's all sorts of little neat things in the game. There's so much, and it is so cute. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that they might be like turning into like a Genshin type thing in the future, and I really hope not, because I really don't enjoy those sorts of multiplayer experiences, and I like the depth and variety that this has, and if it cheaps out, then we lose something really cool. My poor sister's trapped in that strange dome. Thank you, that's the lead I've been searching for. Now I need to find a way inside. I mean, you could just take the train. Get on the train. Get on the train. Take a train. Choo-choo.
I think I ended up in the Landsguard's barracks.
Ah, well, I think I've ended up where you were when I fell off. That's back at Beta Brick's house. Yeah. So I can go up this way, where Xavier Frostborn is chilling out.
Also, I've forgotten how big this city was. Like, to the point I really wish I could use a mount in here.
Yeah, that would be nice. I've said before that, like, I think the ARR areas are the best designed because of their constraints. But I'll say that on the average, I think Dawn Trail's areas are second best designed. after looking at a few other areas, I think by the time they got here, they began to learn how to use the extra space to its full capacity. I'm starting to think that we have a housing surplus issue into the Olal. That there's lots of empty homes.
Well, to be fair, that housing issue might have been recent.
Yeah, but also, like, living in a place with that problem IRL, if you don't get it nipped in the bud and, like, seize the abandoned properties for the city, they'll start to rot and cause problems for surrounding properties, and you need to, like, not allow that to happen. Terminate your concept of private ownership. It is actually a poison for your city. I don't think they're here.
Probably not.
They live in the suburbs. RIP. What do you want, huh? 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 You want something? Yeah, I thought so. Shall we fire off a single swift MSQ roulette?
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it.
It'll give us 50 tomestones of mnemonics.
Swift?
If we get Castrum, it'll be swift. Bum, bum, bum. Watch it be prey. Why would you curse us like this? You know what? In case it's Bray. In case it's Bray. There we go. Now if it's Bray, we get to torture everyone around us with our weird, inscrutable perversions. And we can see Ura's doing the same thing. Bum 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 ba da ba 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 ba. We're cheering on. We're cheering on Honeybee Lovely. Can't you see her?
Can't believe those framer parts were like so expensive though, like over 900 tomestones of mathematics.
Yeah. Also, we're waiting list number 11. I don't want to wait that long. I think we'll just say goodbye.
That was number 3.
Well, I was 11. If we're together, then it's gonna pull us in together. So you can go forth. I will just find someone to raid into. But in an hour, you should go to Null Conventions. Twitch. Let me drop Null Conventions Twitch link. She's not going to start for another hour. We don't know what she's going to be playing today. But you should go there. But in the interim, for the sake of everyone going, whoa, you're awesome, we're going to go raid Matt, because it's only Matt, a couple channels I'm not allowed to raid, and the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour. So, we're going to raid Matt. Rah, let's go.
Wait, why would we need to refresh the browser after raid finishes?
To get rid of the first time chat raider thing.
Oh.
I don't know all the specifics, but it has something to do with raiders not counting as viewers.
Fuck Twitch if that's the case. Oh my god.
The